ready.
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.
Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize.
Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer.
Who's the dog? What is that?
Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his belt and put it on. Roll call.
A spidget. A spidget.
Can you believe he died, man?
I don't know. What was he sick? Had he been
I don't
sick?
know. Yeah,
The guitarist for ZZ Top passed away. What's his name?
Dusty Hill.
Dusty Hill.
I do know this. They were on tour, and then he broke his hip or something. Goes back to Galveston, where they're from,
Yeah.
and dies. And
Dusty
my
Hill.
brother Carmi, which is a sponsor of the show,
Yeah. 3
Knot Package. Thank you. They were going to the concert on Friday night in Tuscaloosa at the amphitheater.
yeah.
So I called him. I'm like, dude, that funeral's Friday morning. So they jammed Friday night.
Friday night they played.
They played.
And they said Mr. Hill would have wanted that.
They wanted that, and the guitar tech had been with him almost 40 years, his whole career, Neil. He got out there. He looked just like him, long beard.
And Wally told me before the show started, he filled in for him before.
Yeah, he had been. He'd filled in for Billy Gibson as well.
Okay.
You know, being sick.
So
or
he
something.
knew everything.
Yeah, he knew. Like,
Well, that's
but
pretty
anyway, sad. I love ZZ Top.
You know we're getting old when on our shows, about once every 6 months, we have to
Yeah,
tell that
gosh.
one of our favorite guitarists or
Somebody died.
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie,
I mean,
I
yeah.
know. Unbelievable.
Well, anyway, welcome to the August 1st edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. Good gracious, man, we made it to August. And it came with the heat. I mean, it's on us, brother. And, hey, the Troy football players are fixing to report. This week, most high schools are starting fall football camp this week. Football is on us, y'all, and I'm all excited.
Yes, sir, baby. Get a bell
Got
right
it,
in the
man.
beginning.
Got
You
it,
know,
man.
as for football, all the weightlifting and summer workouts, all done, Neil. All done.
What's the
man.
old saying? The haze in the barn?
Hayes in the barn. Now they're going to be sitting, some in the air conditioner, going over playbooks and blocking schemes. You know, last week, when Coach
The
Chip,
mental part.
when Coach Chip Lindsey was on the show and him
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about how he's ready for his fall camp and the excitement, I could tell in his voice, man. He's pumped. I tell you, it made me pumped. You know.
Yeah.
And
It did, man.
and I really think the Trojans is going to be much better this year than they ever thought.
Yeah, and they got him preseason ranked 5th, and you could tell Coach Lindsey, he wasn't thinking about 5th.
No. He wasn't.
He was talking about conference championship.
Conference
wasn't
champion.
He even told us the date of the conference championship game and everything. And yeah, man, I could feel it from him too. You hit the nail on the head, man. I could feel it from him, and he was excited to talk to. He made me and you excited about Troy. Like we were already excited.
Already excited,
but
yeah.
man, when he left here, I was ready to go, man. And he sure feels like the Trojans going to be much better this year, and you could feel it in his voice and his mannerisms. And he thinks they're going to push for the Sun Belt Championship, just like you just said. And I think that's a big deal, man. And
Heck yeah, man.
I tell you, man, I was in shock to read that the Big 12 sent ESPN a cease and desist letter. They're blaming ESPN. The Big 12, the conference is blaming ESPN for the Texas-Oklahoma leaving. They said, this is what they said, that ESPN's going to make all this money off the SEC channel now that Oklahoma and Texas are involved. So the SEC was just shoving it down everybody's throat. And it was all the SEC's fault, to the point that they sent them a cease and desist letter.
I love that. I saw that the other day.
Yeah, but I don't know. Things weird like that can play tricks on politics. Like this year, Twitter and Facebook ruled politics. I mean,
They sure
the
did.
big stream media. So it could happen. Now, I don't know how much ESPN had to do with Texas and Oklahoma moving, but they're right. The SEC channel will be worth a lot more money now, don't you think?
Yeah,
man?
and you know what, Neil? Listening to Talking Heads this week while I was down at Orange Beach,
Yeah.
it's amazing. And I didn't even put two and two together, but this move for Oklahoma and Texas, it's been in the works for years, man.
Probably.
And it just,
Probably. They've been keeping
under
it
the
hush-hush.
radar and stuff, because you just don't wake up one morning and go,
Let's move.
we're going to go to the SEC.
Did the Oklahoma AD call the Texas AD, or did the Texas AD call the Oklahoma AD? Which happened first?
Probably Big Daddy Texas probably called him and said, "Hey, let's go to the beach house for the weekend. Let's talk about some stuff."
Yeah.
Probably what happened.
I'd love to know what happened in that first conversation.
But it's all about one thing, and it's greed and it's money. And I hate to say that. We're a sports show, talking heads ourselves.
No, we call it like we see it.
We call it like we see it, and Neal, it's all about money, man.
You're right,
all
man.
about money.
You're right.
But guess what, man? The Olympics are well underway, and now it's not a hurricane they're talking about. It's a dadgum heat, man.
It is, man. They were saying, hurricane's gone, everything's good, they can play golf now, the wind's not blowing the volleyballs, but now it's the heat and humidity.
Hey, one tennis player went up to the umpire and said, "I'm playing up when I'm going to die."
He did, man. Wally, this guy goes up to the tennis umpire and says that. He says, "If you make me keep playing, I'm going to die."
Hey,
you know he's a professional athlete.
I was watching a little bit of the golf the other day. There was some good gentleman. He don't have a PGA card. He can't.
He's probably from Uganda golfer.
Somewhere, but my Lord, he was just. I thought he was about to die there on national TV.
Did you see the scores of the third world countries? Plus 20 and plus 25.
I think I could have done that.
They were just chopping. One guy sculled over the green and then four putted. But he played in the Olympics.
Hey, I didn't see it, but somebody told me at the restaurant the other day that one of those third world countries hit it in a sand bunker and got a driver out.
Popped it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that one.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
God
man.
bless America.
But
man.
I do, man. They are talking about the heat now. The hurricane's gone over there. The tsunami, or not a tsunami. What do they call it?
It's tsunami.
Tsunami's a wave.
Nah.
What do they call it in Japan?
What do they call
It's a hurricane to us.
a catwhack?
Okay, whatever. Tsunami, yeah, whatever.
No, it ain't a tsunami.
But the tsunami's a wave, isn't it?
A tsunami is a tidal wave.
Yeah.
Cyclone.
No, that's
Yes,
cyclone.
it's a cyclone.
We'll figure it out by the end
Somebody
of the show.
call in and tell us what it is.
I was watching those volleyball, man. They were saying it was 94 degrees and 74% humidity. And they were just, look, there you are playing volleyball with those girls. What country's Wally playing for right there? But the U.S. got eliminated in the volleyball. My wife, Michelle, and I watched that from the beach this last weekend. And we're going to do an Olympic rundown here in a little bit. But I'll go ahead and let that one slip. The volleyball girls are out.
Okay, I got to tell you one thing about the Olympics while I was going over the show notes at the house.
Yeah.
I was watching something. Now, I like track and field. I mean, I like seeing stuff.
Yeah.
But we got one guy that's got, like, Stevie Wonder glasses on, and he was qualifying, and I don't know what he did, but they showed it in slow motion. But the dude that was supposed to win from Kenya, our guy hit his calf muscle.
Jamaicans were supposed to win, aren't they?
Well,
Kenya,
one of them. Well, he hits his calf muscle, Neal, and tumbles, and just like a NASCAR driver, just skulls him out.
Oh, yeah. Like a tackle.
It was like a tackle.
Man, oh, man.
Unbelievable. But, hey, going on, we'll talk Olympics later, like we said.
Yeah.
My main man, Deion Sanders.
Coach Prime Time.
You know what he is trying to do?
What's that?
He's trying to get Jacksonville State to go into the Big 12.
He sees the door open.
He sees it now. Let me ask you this. I love Deion Sanders and stuff, but I don't think a SWAC team can play in the Big 12.
I don't either. I mean, somebody's got to be in last place in the Big 12, but Jackson State?
Well, let me throw this out. Who would be some prime candidates going into the Big 12? What's your take on it?
Well, I think they're going to stay intact, to answer your question.
Yeah.
I think they're going to replace and move on. And now, I could be wrong, and Wally and I are just talking heads up here, but I feel like the Big 12, we got a show going on. Put it on silent.
I'm sorry.
How long have we been doing this?
It's a long time.
Okay, we put our phones on silent before we start?
Well, I apologize about that, folks.
I don't know. The Big 12 has got such a history, Wally, and such a long history of not just football, but all sports. And I just see them keeping it together. Now, their status around the nation will fall a little bit as far as winning national championships and stuff, but they will keep it together. And I think they're going to go poach from, like, the Mountain West, maybe like Boise State and Utah. Mm-hmm. Maybe Boise State and Utah hop in there, don't you think? I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. But But to answer your question, and we'll talk more about this later in the show, but I think the Big 12 stays together.
Yeah, I'll give you props on that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, going from college football, let's talk a little bit something about the high school flag football.
Oh, flag
Have
football.
you heard about Charles Henderson High School having a flag
I
football
have
team?
not, but boy, I hope they have one. Have you heard anything?
I've heard just some rumblings at breakfast and stuff, but I do know
That
the
would be
Alabama
neat.
High School Athletic Association, they did put that in their curriculum.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if they're going to have like a playoff and maybe one first-year trial run just to see how many people will play it. But that'd be pretty neat. That'd be a lot of fun, man.
We'll follow it. And you're right, Wally. The Alabama High School Athletic Association will let it be a sport. This is girls flag football starting this fall. Now, of course, the school systems have to get it together and have a team and a coach and, all the rosters, and got to be everything accurate. But, boy, it'll be neat, and we'll sure find out. And if we find out, we'll report.
Why don't they try to get you to coach? Didn't you win a couple of championships?
I was the Alpha Gam.
Big brother thing.
I coached Alpha Gam softball, Alpha Gam flag football, Alpha Gam basketball. I was the Alpha Gam coach. Of course, I was the pledge class sweetheart and big brother and all this, but I did coach some Alpha Gams. Please don't break my nails, Coach Neal, to the championship game of the Intramural League one year.
Didn't Hollis Treadwell run like
Yes,
a
she was
60-yard
fast,
bomb?
man.
Yeah,
She was fast. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. But, we'll report that flag football if we get it, man.
Okay.
Also, speaking of high school football, I saw where the AISA, they have come forward and said that they're going to play their football state championship at Crampton Bowl again, just as they did last year. You and I went up there and called the state championship
two
game, of them, and had a big time. But they are going to stay at Crampton Bowl, and they've come out and said that. And that's great for AISA, but I'm sad for Troy.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge day for Troy, Alabama, when all those independent schools come and play their state championship in our stadium, and I like that. I want to see Troy get it back. But they've reported it's going to be in Montgomery again this year.
And again, I hate that, like
Yeah,
you said,
yeah.
but I hope some of our schools, Pike Liberal Arts and Crenshaw Christian, back at it
Abbeville
again, Abbeville Christian, man.
Yep.
They represented the southern part of
They
Alabama
really did.
really well.
Yep.
And what about some of these trades in Major League Baseball? Good gracious, man.
Man, it's just
Man, I don't recall a year recently where there have been so many trades right at the deadline. Normally those trades are done, heck, the first 3 or 4 weeks in the season now.
Let me tell you, Wally. I got my phone set. I'm a sports junkie, okay? I admit it. My wife makes fun of me. Everybody knows Neal's a sports junkie. My phone, I've got everything I can find alerts me on my phone when stuff happens in sports. CBS, ESPN, all types of outlets are sending my phone just badges and blurbs all the time. My phone was just blowing up. Ploof, 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 ploof. It was one trade after another. And just like you just said, I have never seen it so fast and so many in such a short time frame right down to the deadline. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It was nuts.
It was all, man. And I'm going to tell you, Anthony Rizzo going from the Cubs to the Yankees just blew me away because Rizzo just don't fit in New York. He's too much of a good kid. You got to be a thug to play for New York. I mean, okay. Look, there's so many trades to talk about. We're gonna get on and talk about MLB trades later in the show, but that's and I don't have the sponsors again.
Don't have the sponsors again.
4 shows in a row.
4 shows.
Yeah.
Well, I scratched one out with the phone ringing and then you thing. But listen, anyway, we're going to cover a lot of their local teams and what they're doing in the World Series. I know, I tried to get Adam Brookins to try to give us a call. Just, I think they're traveling today. I think they're starting this week. But we got a lot of Troy teams in that World Series, Ben, so we're going to talk about that. So
Softball and baseball.
Softball and baseball. So y'all stay tuned right here on TC2 or Facebook or YouTube because we'll be right back.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
This Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. And I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Neal, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital? Pet Resort.
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is
Yeah,
this the
yeah.
guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh no, yes it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put that stuff back.
Man, some
Wally.
good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the square. Shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all. Jason, how you doing, man?
Neal.
Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. This is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, Best Catfish Awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver, you can't beat it down at the Old Barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see.
I got to put my mic back on.
Got to put your mic on. 1984 Night Rangers.
Close your eyes. Do you dream about me?
That takes you back to high school. Man, yeah.
Dream about me.
Hey, big
You saw
shout.
them in concert? Night
Oh,
Ranger?
yeah.
Night
I
Ranger?
saw them twice, man. They're good.
Hey,
Hey,
you saw them twice.
I saw them twice.
Where?
Dothan Civic Center.
Both times?
Both times. Yeah.
Dang, how did I miss
Guess
that?
who opened up for them the first
My mom wouldn't let me go because you were going probably.
Probably.
If Wally's going, you ain't going.
Outfield opened up for them the first show.
Yeah, that's right. You told me that.
Heck yeah. Hey, big shout out to Dr. Eddie Billings, one of our big sponsors of the show. He texted me and said it's Mighty Typhoon.
And
That's
look,
what
and
it's
look,
called.
and Doty put it at the bottom of the screen.
Pacific
Hurricane
Typhoon
Typhoon.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
I couldn't think of that. I was brain locked.
well, thanks, Dr. Billings.
Tsunami.
I didn't know what it was. But hey, before we go to Facebook Funnies,
Yeah.
what happened today, 40 years ago?
Today was the first day that MTV came on the air.
There you go. I listened to.
And what was the first video they played?
Well, it was Video Killed a Radio Star
That's
by
it.
the.
That's
something. But what was the second video? Let's see if you got it.
I don't know the second
The
one.
second video was Pat Benatar.
How about that?
And they all those DJs got together and they talked about all the stuff, and it was great.
40 years ago today.
40
August
years
1st.
ago.
First day on MTV, still on the air.
It is.
It's evolved through the years. They don't play music videos anymore.
I will say this, and I'll shut up. I remember going to TGNY. A lot of you young folks don't know what TGNY is.
TGNY is where the Marriott is right now.
No,
wait, it's behind the half shell.
It's behind the half shell.
Yeah.
But anyway, you would go to the record section, and this is before tape stuff. They had records, and I remember seeing on the records, it had the cellophane on it and stuff, and it says, contact your cable provider and tell them you want MTV. I won't never forget that song. They were on all. You don't remember going through it?
Yeah, I remember
and seeing it. I mean, Time Warner is the one that launched that. So
they wanted everybody.
So they wanted. But I remember seeing that sticker on all those albums.
I don't remember that, but I remember looking at records in stores.
Tell your cable provider you want MTV.
Hey, run our Facebook funnies.
Yeah, Facebook
Jody.
funny.
Old age comes at a bad time. When you finally know everything, you start to forget everything you know.
That's right.
Seller, I want the pictures to show lots of natural light. Me, don't worry, I got you. Look at all them beers. Florida anti-theft device. AT doesn't work. Ain't nobody stealing that car. Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. We give up. With the White Sox. Hey, they sold off, brother. The Cubs have sold off. Also, if I save the plane by stopping the hijack, there's somebody in first class got to move. I'm sorry. I'm not risking my life to save all of you and then go back to 28B. He wants to go front row. U.S. men's curling team looks like a group of dads that were just trying to get away from their families weekend and end up competing in the Olympics. Look at them.
Gold medal.
Look at them.
Beer guts hanging
That's
down.
you, Wally.
Oh, my goodness.
That's you right there. Look at there.
Dude, I tell you what, man.
We got to get a curling team.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get a curler.
You know those guys ain't no more athletic than we are.
Heck no, man. But I tell you what, that gum at the Cubs, going back to them, I mean, Brewster's Millions, the guy that, remember the movie? Bruce?
Yes.
They could beat the Cubs right
They sold off. I mean, Cubs said, we go into the farm system. Y'all take all of our rich players and take them.
Unbelievable.
Hey, we want to remind everybody about the Carroll of Ozark Eagles soccer team summer camp for the kiddos. Hey, it's tomorrow, August 2nd and 3rd, ages 5 to 14. It's only $25 a person, T-shirt included. Get out and support those soccer Eagles down in Ozark.
And speaking of events, we need to recognize the Ayrton 4th Annual High School Volleyball 5K Run Walk event. It will be held Saturday, August the 14th at 8 a.m.
Shouldn't be hot.
No, it shouldn't be hot. It will start at Dale County Lake, $25 entry fee. And did you see where the new head football coach, Rodney Dollar, will also be coaching the softball? I didn't know he coached
That's down
softball.
in Headland, man.
Down in Headland.
He is the new Headland Ram football coach, and I saw in the Dothan Eagle where he is going to coach softball.
Okay.
Wally, I don't know if he can coach. I don't know if he's a softball coach. That joker has coached a lot of high school football through the years.
Sure.
And he had a stroke. He got out of teaching and coaching, and now he's made a full recovery from his stroke and back into coaching football at Headland, and he's going to coach softball.
You know what? I'm throwing this curveball to you, but you know when Coach Dollar used to coach at Tallahassee, and one of our good friends, Steve Stokes, his sons played for him.
Yep.
I want to say that he told me he coached softball
At Tallahassee.
At Tallahassee too. So I'll have to
find out.
ask. We'll find out.
Stokes, if you're watching, text one of us and let us know if Rodney Dollar coached softball at Tallahassee back in the day. And that'd be something else. Hey, we got another commitment alert.
All right.
3 bells.
3 bells.
That's a commitment
All right.
alert.
Commitment alert.
Madison Stewart from Charles Henderson has committed to play softball at Northwest Florida. Madison has been a starter at Charles Henderson since the 8th grade.
That's incredible.
She's an excellent player, and if I'm counting right, Wally, that is 4 young ladies from Charles Henderson that have committed to play softball at the next level.
Wow.
This summer they've committed. And that is awesome. I'm going to tell you what, Coach Neely has got some really talented girls to work with this year. Mm-hmm. Watch out for Charles Henderson to make a pretty strong run in 5A this year. Charles Henderson has had trouble competing in 5A softball year in and year out because 5A softball is really
tough.
good. But, hey, they got some players this year. A lot of college commitments. Watch out for the Trojans on the softball diamond this year.
Big squad. Good squad. And yet another commitment alert. From Melba High School. Hey,
Yes, sir.
We'll have to talk to you about ringing my bell.
That's a commitment alert. That's a new thing, the commitment alert. Crystal, my bad. Crystal Caldwell commits to South Alabama Jags.
Yeah.
I hope the best for this young man, but maybe he will transfer to be a Trojan.
Man, I was thinking, you read my mind. You read my mind. Now, I know Troy offered him. He plays linebacker and for Elba, and he plays offense. He plays special. This kid's all over the field. But he is at his best playing linebacker for Elba, and he's all over the field. And Troy offered him. And he chose to go to Mobile. And, man, I hope maybe he gets down there and gets homesick and transfers to Troy. What do you think?
Can we get Ted Horsted to talk to him? You know,
Ted he was Enterprise Rail.
He was Elba. Ted Horsted. All those Horsted kids came from Elba.
Yep, that's right, man. That's right. Well, those are some good commitment alerts right there. Anytime a kid from our area commits, I mean, we got to give a shout out, man. I mean, because that's a big deal. Hey, the Enterprise 7U baseball the Dixie 7U wins the World Series.
Wow.
Not the state championship, but the World Series. There they are right there. The Enterprise 7U Dixie Baseball World Series champions. You think they'll put a big billboard behind their field like we do on Franklin Drive when our guys win the World Series?
You know, I know they put...
Congratulations, by the way, Enterprise 7U. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I know Billy Powell and Warren Bowen and those guys. I know they're all excited down there.
They put like banners up, I think, when we go to the parks. We see them there.
But I love our big construction signs up and over the fence.
Oh, heck
like a humongous painting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it just outdoes all the other recreation
Heck
fields.
yeah. You ain't going to outdo Dan Smith. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now.
That's right.
Dan's going to put it together.
That's right.
All right. The 19U post-70 baseball team is headed...
Now, post-70 is not Dixie.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Post-70 is different.
Yeah.
But they're headed to region play for the 5th straight year. Best luck to all these 19-year-olds. And, Neal, this is some serious talent on that squad, brother.
Yeah.
They could do some real damage at the regionals, even at the World Series.
Yeah. And you know, that's kind of misleading, saying that they're going to regionals. They had to win the state of Alabama to be able to go to regionals. This is not an Alabama regional they're going to, right?
No, it's not.
They've already won the state of Alabama. Post-70 has. This is a state regional. They're going to represent Alabama at state regionals. So when Wally said they're going to regionals, they're going to represent Alabama in, 8, 9 other southern states?
Yeah, it's a lot of states.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It is being held in Pelham, so Alabama's hosting it, so maybe we're the home team? Maybe?
Well, I don't know the setup there. I'd have to get Judge Kennedy. Patrick Kennedy is huge in post-70.
Is 19U
post-ball.
Is 19U in post baseball? Is that the top? Is that as far as it goes?
I do believe that's as far as it goes with post.
So the 19U team will be the oldest you can
be. And I think they have a lot. 18 can play. I mean, you just can't.
You can play up.
You just can't play up. Thinking about playing up, we just got informed we got to take a break. So y'all stay right there. We'll be right back.
Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
He's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. What? The ball bounced in front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
But then what if you want something other than just a fishing pond? Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot. Bigfoot? Wait, where's your dad?
Let me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded? Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally? Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, man. You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give him a call today.
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
Here we are at All-Star Collision. These nice people will fix your vehicle, Wally, where you hit this deer.
Hey, you think they'll mount this bad boy for me?
Open up, bro. I don't know if they'll mount your deer, but we're going to give them a call. 334-808-8822. All-Star Collision. Man, hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I'd like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the time open the door.
Lord bless you. Nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and brundage.
Frozen brundage.
Oh, man, what a nice day with the windows down. Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy. Hey, man, what's that smell? What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hook?
Hook? Oh, I'm going to Hook's, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. Why? What in the world? Hook's, baby. Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious. I got to pay for my gas. Wally, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside a Flash Mart. Man, it's the best steak in Troy, Alabama.
I heard it was the best steak.
Y'all come on in.
All
Right,
right,
it's
man.
time for lunch.
Come to lunch.
Stone.
Yeah. Jumping Jack Flash.
I was like, well, all he gave me was like 4 seconds to go, and I was like, who's that?
Stones, I still can't believe they're around after all these years.
I know.
Fred and Barney. That's for David Hannigan.
Yeah.
Fred
and Barney.
That was a Stephen Wright joke.
Yeah. You know what I miss is some good old Far Side.
Oh,
The
man.
calendar.
Hannigan gives me all types of good stuff, man. I got to tell you, I know Hannigan
That's what we need
watches
to
our
do.
show.
We need to do
This the Far
Facebook
Side.
funnies and do one Far Side.
Got to.
I'm gonna get that together.
There's this, and you're,
Cody, we're gonna add that. We're gonna do a Far Side and the Facebook
Neal,
funnies.
I know you're in the court system, but my favorite one of all time is a guy standing at the jail looking out with a perplexed facial expression, and there's a box with a filing cabinet, and there's a letter that says, "Bob, here's the file you was asking for." He was on the file out to get it.
Oh yeah,
I
man,
love it.
I love Far
I
Side.
love it, man.
Oh yeah, that's. I'm gonna get that together.
We got to get
We're
that,
gonna do a
man.
Far Side every week
Oh, man.
because there's a zillion of them out there. We can do one a week.
There's some fun.
Those are good, man.
What about the draft, man?
NBA draft, man, it's ongoing right now, and first round is done, and Cade Cunningham from Oklahoma State, just like was predicted, went number 1 to the Detroit Pistons. And I'm not going to go over the top 30, but I will do some SEC players. Josh Primo from Alabama was the first SEC player selected. He went to San Antonio with the 11th pick. Another one was Moses Moody from Arkansas, went 14th to Golden State. These are all the SEC players. Trey Mann from Florida went 18th to Oklahoma City. Keon Johnson from Tennessee went 21st. And to the Clippers needs some help, don't lie. Isaiah Jackson from Kentucky. Kentucky didn't have a good year, but still had a top 30 draft pick. Went to the Indiana Pacers with the 22nd pick. Auburn did not have anyone drafted in the top 30, but J.T. Thor and Sharif Cooper were taken 37th and 48th, respectively. Cooper went to the Hawks, and Thor went to the Hornets.
Man, I can't believe Bruce Pearl did not have. That's unorthodox for him.
Well, you
You
know,
know.
just because it wasn't first round top 30, I mean, these two guys are going to sign $1 million deals.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they're 37th and 48th. Almost top round. Almost top round.
Well, man.
But to have
Well,
two of them that close together.
Yeah, that's wild. But on the home front, as we stated last week, Jaden
Yeah.
Shackelford announced he's taking himself out of that transfer portal,
Big
and
time.
now is staying with Bama. Let me tell you, Neil, I can't tell you how huge
Dude.
that is going to be for the
You know,
Crimson Tide.
everybody was perplexed on why is he going home? Where's he going? You know, why is he leaving? Did he not get along with Nate Oates? You know, was there bad blood? You know, what happened? But I think he saw Josh Primo go in top 30, and he thought that could be me.
Yep.
That could be me. And he took himself out of the portal and back home in Alabama. And you're exactly right. That is huge. Huge for Alabama right there, man.
Okay, well, now some fun stuff. Talk a little bit about the Olympics. What we got?
Yeah, you know, basketball, they lost a warm-up game, and then they lost to France, and so they lost 2. And first time they lost a basketball game since 2004. They have won 25 straight basketball games, but they did bounce back. They won 2 in a row now, and they move on to elimination rounds. And also talking about Olympics basketball, Kevin Durant is now the all-time leading Olympic scorer in basketball, all-time Olympics, past Carmelo Anthony. And side note, you know, not just the guys playing basketball, the girls won the 3-on-3 basketball. Gold
Have you watched any of
medal.
that 3-on-3 stuff?
A little bit, highlights.
Didn't you and Hennigan go do a 3-on-3 thing, and then Hennigan got stuck in a Velcro thing?
Yes.
So
We had a big 3-on-3 basketball tournament
down
scheduled
at Daytona?
at Daytona.
Yeah.
And I bummed my ankle, couldn't play. And Dave got stuck on a Velcro bungee. We didn't do too well in the 3-on-3 tournament.
Oh my goodness! So that's a big thing. That was back in the early '90s.
Oh,
wasn't it?
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
now taking that long to become. Wow.
Yep.
Well, Xander Shoefly.
Shoffley.
You sure that's not Shoefly?
Shoffley.
You would give me that line.
That's his
Folks,
name. That's his name.
That's what my buddy does to him. Xander Shoffley is a gold medal winner in golf in the United States. We also won gold in ladies fencing.
Yeah. You told me you read over the notes. Never mind.
I love
on
your show,
gymnastics.
folks. There it is. Is that me on there?
Look there. In gymnastics, Suni Lee, who's committed to Auburn, to the Auburn gymnastics team, has won gold in the women's all around the United States. Man, and I'm going to tell you what, I watched that. I knew she won it, and then I waited for it to come on that night to watch it again. She nailed everything. Man. Everything.
Hey, what was all the big hype about our main star backing out because of some mental health? I mean, what's your take on that?
Well, I left it out of the show notes on purpose.
On purpose,
Yeah,
you did.
She, you know, because many of the talking heads for sports across the nation is having to issue apologies because they spoke their freedom of the press. They spoke their mind on what they thought about Simone Biles. So I didn't want to get into that conversation. But my thoughts are, if she's, you know, if she couldn't mentally handle the pressure, then she needed to step down, and that's what she did.
That's what she did, yeah. Because she had, like, what I call the yips in golf. She had something where...
Right, which is mental pressure.
And let me tell you this. I'll say this.
Yeah.
When you're doing that type of stunts, I mean, you can kill yourself, dude.
Easily. Break your neck.
I mean, break your neck.
Yeah.
So if she felt she couldn't do that,
yeah.
I'm not downing her. I mean,
I'm not either, but you know, she was talking about peer pressure and media pressure and the United States pressure and all this pressure. Keep in mind now, she labeled herself the GOAT. She did that herself. She gave herself that. She had GOAT on her uniform. She had that put on her uniform. A GOAT, greatest of all time, on her uniform. So a lot of that she self-imposed.
yeah.
But, you know, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to be writing letters of apology all across the nation.
Yeah, me either.
So anyway, but hey, she couldn't handle it. She was mentally challenged about it, and she stepped out of the way, and the United States won gold. That's all I care about.
That's all I care about, exactly. I tell you, and also what I care about is this sponsor that you're about to see on this next commercial, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, man, needs some help, man. I watched Point Break last night. Well, Patrick Swayze. What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same price. Yesterday, you already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay? Man, I think I pulled your leg muscle. Pulled my leg muscle. You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay. I hope too. What in the world, Wally? What is that? Oh, dude, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy. Where's your truck? Oh, I totaled it. What about the insurance? I don't think I got a lick of insurance. My gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck? It's totaled. We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in. Let's see, Mr. Mike. Man, is Mr. Crease in? Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with Crease Agency. Mike!
Wally, what happened?
Wally's hit a deer, man.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours
We're
too.
gonna-
But first, we're gonna fix your truck.
That
Good
sounds
deal.
good.
Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're gonna run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies, cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Breaker 19, I see some smokies up here on 231.
Wally, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages, competitive pay, you're home on the weekends, and also they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
of there. Good gravy. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at Tyler?
Oh, Neal, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. Hey, they also do brake work. They can change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Wally, what you got there?
Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude.
A cane pole and wigglers?
Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good.
Well, I got on these
What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin.
with a cane pole. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. You break it? It broke. Broke. The shark broke the hook. We gonna get him next time.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming
What?
everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all your girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. We got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North 3 Notch in Troy.
Yeah. I don't have anything yet. I recognize that rhythm, but I don't know who it is.
Yes.
No, I said no, I don't.
It's yes.
No, I said no, I don't know who it is.
The group, yes.
Oh, yes, I got you.
Not no. Yes.
Who's on first?
We don't make this stuff up, folks, I promise.
Hey, it's time for the Marcos Player of the Week, and it goes to Zelaya Reynolds. She's an 8U softball player, and from what I'm hearing from the coaches, they've already won one game at the World Series, and she put on a show, brother, defensively and offensively. So, Zelaya, you're the winner of the Marcos Large Pizza. It's a one-topping pizza. You just call Marcos and you tell them, hey, I'm the Sports Chat with Neal and Wally Player of the Week.
Yes,
And
sir.
you will get a large one-topping pizza. So, hey, y'all win that World Series while you're out there and bring home that World Championship.
All right, man. And going back to the Olympics, Neil.
Yeah.
We also won gold in an air rifle and skeet shoot. And check this out. Young man that graduated from Troy University.
Oh, yeah.
His name was Vincent Hancock. There he is on the there.
How about that?
And
He's an alumnus.
he's alumnus of Troy
Yeah.
University.
Yeah.
And also we got a bronze in skateboarding, which threw me off because I thought for sure we would win every gold thing.
The
in
Japanese
skating.
won it.
Just stomped us.
I mean, they skateboarded it up, man, jumping on rails and steps. You see that?
Now if we'd had
Did you skateboard like that?
not hardly, but if we had Sean White on there, baby, we'd have taken that
Well,
gold. man.
he does snowboard.
I
Does he
love
do?
watching that skate. Yeah, he did. He used to
He
skateboard.
used to skate
yeah.
some, yeah, because it's kind of like snowboarding, just not on snow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, we got bronze there.
We also won the surfing, the gold medal in the surfing and in the taekwondo. What company does the taekwondo? I mean, not what company. What
Larry
country,
Meeks.
What country? Larry Meeks. No, like jiu-jitsu comes from a country, and taekwondo comes from a country.
I think taekwondo comes from Asia.
Asia. Okay.
Well,
we won the gold in Taekwondo.
hold on, maybe Hong Kong or something.
I don't know. So far, we got 30 medals in swimming alone.
Good
30
gracious.
medals. Now, I'm only going to call out the gold medals in the swimming right here. The 4x100 medley relay, we won the gold in that. Bobby Fink won the 1500 freestyle. I watched that last night, Wally. 30 laps. 30 laps.
30 laps? When did they start this?
It was 15 minutes worth of swimming. 30 laps. They call it the freestyle because you can do any type of swimming stroke you want to do it, but you got to complete 30 laps. Now, the American freestyle, the American crawl is the fastest way to swim, so they all do that, of course. But you can swim backstroke. if
Was
you
there
wanted to.
anybody just dead last?
Well, somebody came in last, and he was way back. He had a whole lap to go.
He got to the thing, they rang the bell, and he says, "Can you believe
30
this?"
laps. Caleb Dressel won the 50-meter freestyle, and Katie Ledecky won the 800. Caleb Dressel won the 100 butterfly. Caleb Dressel won the 100 freestyle. Bobby Fink, the 800-meter. He also won the 1500 and the 800-meter. And we won the gold in the 4x100-meter relay. And we won the gold in the 400. That was Chase Kaliz. And the women's, Lydia Jacoby won the 100-meter freestyle, and Katie Ledecky won the 1,500-meter freestyle for the ladies. So we're racking it up in the swimming.
Man.
You know, it's the United States and Australia in the swimming every time.
Well, you know what?
They get Australia and the United States.
You know, one of my good friends, Caitlin Beatty, that works
Yep.
with me.
Yep.
She's a big Kentucky fan, and she loves swimming stuff.
Yep.
And she asked me at work one day, she goes, "Why is those Australians so good swimmers, such good swimmers?" It's because they swim away from great white sharks. I mean, you think about it.
What?
Yes, yes. I mean,
Because they swim away from great white sharks.
you know, great white sharks surround Australia. So when their kids out there swimming, they got to swim fast to get away from the great
Did
white
you
sharks.
read this or somebody tell you this?
I just thought it up. It sounded
Oh,
good,
okay,
but
it sounded good.
I mean, you think about all the shark
Well, of
bites
course,
out
they don't want to get bit by a great white
there.
shark.
Well, that's
so
the
they-
reason they're good swimmers.
That's the. Well, why is the United States good swimmers? Sharks up here too.
We got hammerhead sharks.
Hammerheads. I got you.
Yeah.
Hammerheads. Y'all, I just roll with it up here. You never know. You never know what's coming. You never know what's coming. Hey, on to the Major League Baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about those trades earlier. I'm just going to run. Now, there was a quadrillion trades, but I'm going to run down what I thought was some of the bigger trades. Giants get third baseman Chris Bryant from
The Cubbies.
the Cubbies. Mets get shortstop Javier Baez and pitcher Trevor Williams from the White Sox. The White Sox got Craig Kimbrell from the Cubbies. Their closer's gone.
He did his torch me. I mean,
Yankees got first baseman Anthony Rizzo from
the Cubs.
Cubbies. Let's don't forget the Braves got outfielder Jock Peterson from Cubbies.
I know.
When I
I'm
say
talking
it was-
about you and James.
No,
y'all
I-
wrote this script.
No, this happened. This is
Oh, I
sports
know.
happenings
Oh,
right
I
here,
know.
right here. Look, we're even going to report on the Dodgers. The Dodgers get Max Scherzer and shortstop Trey Turner from the Nationals. The Braves also got outfielder George Solar from the Royals, and they got Adam Duvall from the Miami Marlins. The Cardinals got pitcher John Lester, the big left-hander that used to pitch for Boston, but he was coming from the Nationals. The Braves also got pitcher Richard Rodriguez from the Pirates. The Braves also traded the Panda away. I was heartbroken, man. He's my favorite player.
The Panda.
The Panda. Pablo Sandoval goes to the Indians for outfielder Eddie Rosario. The Dodgers also picked up pitcher Danny Duff from the Royals, which was kind of under the radar, but a heck of a
Didn't
pitcher
play
for the
Guns N'
Royals.
Roses.
No. And there are a lot more trades. This was only what I wanted to jot down to do out on the show. But the Cubbies, man.
Well, yeah, it's obviously obvious. God, you got me flustered that my Cubbies they sold the entire team. So we're basically back to a minor league team.
Well, they're going to bring them up to the major leagues. They'll be major leaguers once they come up.
I mean, this is just all because I'm a Cubs fan.
I don't know. I've never seen any. Every year I try to pinpoint. Okay, they're going to be sellers. They're going to be buyers. They're going to be sellers, and they're going to be buyers. This year I pinpointed the Braves as being sellers because of the Acuna Jr.
Yeah.
Injury. I figured they'd fold up the tent, wave the white flag, and let's rebuild a little bit. No.
Somebody in the Cubs organization went to Harry Carey's bar and pub or whatever and sat down and said, you know what we're going to do?
Sell everybody.
Just sold. I don't understand it. I mean, there's got to be a rational reasoning for
You know,
it.
the Tampa Rays always have the cheapest payroll in Major League Baseball. I want to go do a Major League payroll right now after this Cubs sell-off and see if they fell below the Tampa Rays.
No doubt. I mean, there is no doubt.
They pitched it, man.
Unbelievable. Anyway, Major League standings.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the National League, Wally.
I'll do the National League. Okay, National League in the East, the Mets, they're 55 and 49. In the Central,
The Braves are third behind the Mets.
the Braves are third.
They should have been sellers.
The Brewers, they're 63 and 43.
In the Central, yeah.
And then you got in the West, San Francisco, 65 to 39. LA Dodgers are second. Now let me ask you, heck, it's been
They're
a
on
couple,
their tails.
couple weeks ago. It was the Padres. What?
Well, the Padres have had some injuries. Now Tatis is injured.
Yeah.
But the Padres got hot, and then they fell off. But the Padres are really good. Don't get me wrong
Yeah.
now.
What
Yeah,
about the American?
American League, in the East, the team with the little bitty payroll is in first place. Tampa, 63 and 42. And in the Central, the White Sox, who the Cubs are now rooting for, 62 and 44. In the West, the Astros got a chip on their shoulder because everybody's making fun of their garbage cans. Watch out for the Astros. They're in first place, 64 and 41. I'm sticking by my guns, though. LA is the best team in baseball. They just got to get it all put together. They got some talent. Hey, we got to take our last break of the night. We'll be right back to wrap this up.
Dadgummit, man. What's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing? Oh, Neal, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke? I mean,
I don't know.
What
What I
chopped it all up over
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner with Turner Mowing at
Should've called-
334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, have you seen Mr. Wally?
Is this him over here? He's been sleeping here every night for the past week.
Oh, my God. Wally, Wally, wake up, man. Wally, what are you doing asleep at Mr. Mattress?
Oh, man, these beds are so comfortable with Mr. Mattress.
My gosh, Wally, you can't be sleeping up here. Y'all even know how you got in here?
No idea.
They got Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, Nectar, Troy, Enterprise, Montgomery. Come see the dream team and Mr. Mattress. Wally, we got a show to do. Come on, get up, man. Get up.
Man.
Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson Ford, Bill Jackson Chevy. Hey, Bill Jackson got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wally, what in the world are you doing up under this mobile home in the hitch of the truck?
Neil, I just bought a brand new mobile home from Smith Manufacturing, baby.
Well, if you bought it from Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, they set it up for free for you. They deliver it, set it up. They even hook up the AC and include the dirt work. 566-3883. You serious, Clark? I'm serious, Clark. Double wides, single wides, sheetrock housing. Come see them at Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes. Come on, man. Get up from there. Come on.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield,
Get
man?
the corn, dude.
Corn? Yeah. You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Tigger Wiggly on 230
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, Best Butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020. You won't ever get that one, buddy.
Pink Floyd. Never heard of it.
Ebony Eyes.
Unbelievable. Hey, Michael Qualabong.
What do you say?
He texted me and said Taekwondo was originated in Korea.
Korea.
Thank you, Mr. Qualabong.
Taekwondo, Korea. Man, it is raining. I mean, we can hear it on the roof. It is flooding outside. And it was all sunny when we came in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Woo. It is
Got to get my eggplants.
eggplants.
Yeah, I made some eggplants, man.
Are you doing any Jap maples this year?
No Jap Naples, man. I'm all into eggplants.
What happened with the eggplants? Tell me what happened.
Well, I got it to big ones, man.
What made you want to do eggplants?
When I eat at Francesca's, sometimes I get the eggplant.
So yeah,
parmesan.
that got you going on?
Got me.
Francesca.
And I asked Yanni.
On the square.
Hey, Yanni.
Boy, he had a big trip to Greece.
Oh, man, the grease.
That was so cool.
Yeah. Oh, we meant to give him a plug about the maze when you go in the pig.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Yanni. Take that maze down.
Hey, we need to
Okay.
recognize the Troy cheerleaders, Troy University cheerleaders. They went to Orlando and competed. They finished first place overall, first place timeout, second place chant, and got the most college spirit and collegiate spirit.
Hey, that's
So,
good.
good deal on
Congratulations.
and big time right there. At least they're, this is what my wife said, at least they're competing and doing something. She said the Auburn cheerleaders don't even compete. Of course, she's an Alabama fan now, so she's got to throw
Why
it
don't
on.
Auburn compete?
I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Probably because you got that Albie or what, you can't touch it.
Now
You can't
the
put your hand on
tiger, the
Albie.
tiger, the Albie,
Yeah, you
the
can't touch
mascot,
Yeah.
he wins every year just about.
Yeah, but you can't touch him. He's prima donna. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
They won't even let you take. He won't
That
even
ain't
give
got-
Lee Corso the head of it.
That ain't got nothing to do with the
Yeah,
cheer
it is.
squad.
No.
But yeah, I don't know if anybody knows any insight. Auburn cheerleaders don't compete, so
Cause
don't know
Albie's a snob.
because
I said it right here.
because
on
the mascot's a snub.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do.
Yes,
with
it does. Cause Lee Corso, he can't even.
Speaking of Auburn, I'm
No.
sure if Corso wanted to get some type of headgear from Auburn, they'd let him.
No, they don't.
They don't let him.
Nope. Look, man. They
Third,
They do not. He will not let. He's a snob. He will not let Lee Corso
wear
give
the
him
helmet. Huh. All right.
No, he uses the helmet. You're right.
Yeah.
Lee Corso.
Yeah. Third year starter, Bo Nix, Wally. Third year starter. Now go back in history and look at all your SEC third year starters. They got some good seasons behind them. Third year starters. Give it to me right now, man. What do you think? Will he be better than Bryce Young over in Tuscaloosa? I'm talking about this year, not what Bryce Young might be. But Bo Nix, a third year 5-star starter. Bryce Young has never started a game. Who has the better year? Now keep in mind that Bryce Young may be a game control handed off because I'm young. So who's going to have the better year?
Neil, I'm not saying this because I got colored glasses on, rose-colored glasses or
Crimson colored glasses.
glasses, as Mike Moore would say.
Yeah.
But just Bama, just because.
Not Bama. I
Yeah,
said Bryce Young.
Well, that's why
Okay,
Bryce Young, because
but
he
you don't have
has-
crimson colored glasses on. You just went straight to Bama.
No, what I'm trying to say is this: he's got so much talent around him, man.
They're going to make him
to
look
make
better.
him look good,
So
man.
his stats are going to go up because of the 5-star receivers.
Yes, and the line and your tight end.
So they're not going to get him sacked.
No. I mean, that's just me. Now, if it was on the other end, I would say,
Third year starter.
I would say that Bo Nix would probably win the Heisman if he played for Bama, just because.
Brian Harsin is a quarterback coach now. He might can get Bo Nix standing in there tall in the pocket and being a real college quarterback. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's going to be interesting, but
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know how to answer that question. I put you on the spot with that question. I don't know. But Bryce Young's statistics will be good because of the 5-star receivers and the incredible offensive line. You're on the spot on that. But look for Nix to have a much better year. But statistically, I'm with you. Young has a better one.
He'll play good against Akron.
Thank you for joining. We'll see you next Friday night.